Welcome back to Reef and Pond Wise. Today is a beautiful, sunny, warm day. It's a swarm kind of day. And I'm about ready to swarm all over this pond to continue my efforts to clean it up for the spring. So I just finished this side. I wanted to give you guys a quick demonstration as to how to clean out your pond. So get ready, because this video is going to show how I clean out my pond in the continued preparation for springtime opening. So as you can see, I've got my pond back out, I've got my netting, got my extension ready to go, and I'll give you a quick demo as to what we're looking at. Not sure if you can see it, but at the bottom of the pond there's a few leaves. You want to get those out. I don't have a big debris problem or a muck problem because I cover my pond in the fall, and the netting prevents any leaves from getting in, where it makes it a little bit more murky and difficult to clean out in the springtime. So if you're not covering your pond during the fall to prevent leaves from getting in your pond, you may want to consider that. It's a huge difference, not only appearance wise, but keeping the muck out and making your spring cleanup easier. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, give you guys a quick demo. I use this pond vac. Turn it on. Now what we're trying to do here, guys, is we're just trying to get these leaves up. We don't want to stir up the pond. We just want to get this leaf debris out. Anything that sticks, we can bring to the side, and I'll grab my skimmer and go ahead and pull out what I can't with the pond vac. Most of the stuff that comes up will float anyway. So this gives you just a quick idea of the quick work that a pond vac can do for you as you're doing your spring clean out. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. We'll lay this down. When I'm done vacuuming the pond, the next step will be installing this filter. I've got my O-rings ready to go. I've got my biological filter ready to go, my mechanical filter. I've got my level and the canister. All of these components will go in this canister. This canister then will be put in this hole that I worked on yesterday and leveled and is ready to go. You can see I've got the inlet from the pump coming from the pond, and I've got the outlet that goes back into the pond, and that filter will function this waterfall. So I've got the two waterfalls going. You can see that my pond water is low because I've already vacuumed this side of the pond. And when I'm done, I'll put some fresh water back into the pond. Now, there's a couple of things I want to point out. I've saw some videos in the past where the professional pond keepers encourage people to remove their fish for the spring cleaning, and I'm strongly opposed to that. I don't think you should ever move your koi fish out of your pond unless they're sick and they need to be quarantined. And the reason you don't want to take them out of the pond for spring cleanup is because, say one of them gets stressed out and you're holding them in a tank and you don't realize it, but they get ick, and then you put them back in the pond. It's just needless stress on the fish. And if you have an ick outbreak, you're in trouble. You could lose your entire livestock in your pond. So I'm not sure what the rationale is behind some of these professionals pulling the fish out during spring cleanup. The only thing I can think of is they, charge more money for it, and, bring in a tub, fill the water up in the tub, take the fish out of the pond, and hold the fish while they clean the pond. Not recommended, guys. I would say don't do it. The other thing that I saw that a lot of professional pond cleaners do, which I also don't agree with, is power washing your rock. Now, these are common sense issues, guys. If you've worked for 10 years to have a pond where the ecosystem is self-functioning and supporting all of your fish and your plants, why would you want to power wash your good bacteria off of the rock? That makes zero sense to me. These ecosystems are very, very complex, and I'm just not real sure what the rationale behind that would be either. If you want to clean your rock with your hand. As you can see on this waterfall that's not going right now, there's some string algae from last year. All I do is pull that off, but I certainly would not wash or power wash the good bacteria that's growing on that rock. That's part of the ecosystem. So I will do another video in the future, a little bit more in depth about what an ecosystem in a pond is, how it's established, what to do to maintenance-wise to keep that ecosystem thriving, and the do's and don'ts as to what you want to do when you're opening up your pond and maintaining your pond for the year. So I'm going to get started and busy here, guys. Until next time, remember, anybody can build a pond, but it takes somebody special to keep a pond, and that somebody special is you.